Okay, I have told this story about 9 times in the past couple days, and let's just hope that I can cut all of the unnecessary fat out when telling it. I'm going to end the story by telling you that I don't have my video camera anymore. And I'm going to Tarantino it now by telling you now how I got the video camera, and tomorrow telling you what happened to cause me to not have my pretty blue video camera anymore. So right now, I will just tell you the origins story of the video camera. So anyway, a couple weeks ago, I am working and there's a video camera that comes in. Somebody returned it, and it was a clearance video camera, Vivitar. It was an underwater video camera for like $40-some. And anybody out there who's tech savvy knows that Vivitar is an okay beginner camera, but not a real high quality type of video camera. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, well, maybe I should get this for like a stepping stone before I actually buy a good video camera. And then I rationalize, I'm not going to buy a video camera unless I want to sink a lot of money into it to keep it. I don't need a stepping stone video camera. This right here is fine for like the stepping stone. This was my stepping stone. And I want to buy a very good quality video camera. So, right after work, I go down to the Target down the road, but they're about to close. So I take a real quick glance at what they have. I write down some stuff because I'm going to do some shopping around because I'm all thinky and whatnot. And so then I go down the road to the Walmart. And I go into the Walmart, which is open 24 hours, so I'm not super pressed for time. But I'm looking around, and they have an okay selection, but nothing really around the $200 range, which was where I was originally going to buy a camera, somewhere around $200, $210, you know, not spending a whole ton of money because I really needed to save my money for plane tickets and car rental and hotel costs for Playlist Live and everything like that. So about $200, $210, that's kind of where I was feeling comfortable. You know, I saw their selection. I got a feel for what they had. They had some really nice ones. They were kind of expensive. So I got into my car and I drive. I'm on my way home, and then I realize I have a Walmart that's kind of, whoa! It was a loud car. I have a Walmart that's kind of near my house. So I swing off at that Walmart, and I go in and I check their selection, kind of figuring that they would have about the similar selection as the first Walmart that I went to. They had a worse selection. They had about a fourth of the number of cameras that the previous Walmart had. So then I decide I'm just going to go home. I'm going to maybe pull some ads out of the newspaper and find something better. But on my way home, I realize I have about $150 in my PayPal account that I could just move over to my bank account super easy right before Playlist Live. So I could spend about $350 on a video camera without even, batting an eye about money. So on my way home, I'm thinking, I have more money to spend. I really didn't. The problem was that I didn't take a good enough look at the $300 range cameras. I only looked at the $200 range, which honestly, they're not really that good. They recorded VGA and not super high quality video. So I go home and I find a Best Buy ad that they're selling all of their cameras like super cheap for that week. So then the next day, I go to Best Buy. And I take a look at their video cameras, and I find 2 really nice ones for an incredibly decent price. And I asked the guy, and they don't have either of them. But they said that they could order it, and that it would be in about 3 weeks. Well, I didn't really want to push it, not getting the video camera in time for Playlist Live. So I opted to keep shopping around. So I went to that first Walmart that I had gone to the day before. And now that I knew that I could spend up to $350, I was looking at a lot of other cameras. So there was this one that was about $360, and it was gorgeous. It had a huge internal memory. It recorded at 1080p, and it was super, super nice. But they didn't have any in stock. Then there was another one. It was kind of like a lower-end video camera that they did have. So I was kind of, debating on what to do, what to get, because I did want to get about over 8 gigs of internal memory, because I loved that my previous one had 30 gigs of internal memory, and there's a car's lights on my face. So I loved that my previous video camera had such a huge internal memory, because it's so nice just recording onto its hard drive, plugging it in, dragging the files onto the computer, and not having to worry about running out of space. Then I saw the one that I ended up purchasing. 4 gigs of internal memory. I could buy an extra 8 for about $30, which was actually a pretty good deal. So I ended up doing that, and I fell in love with that video camera. It was so nice. And now I don't have that video camera anymore. And I will tell you more about why tomorrow, because I'm Tarantinoing this story. You already know the ending. Now we're at the midway point. Bye!